I want you to picture an upside down world, all right? I don't picture it in ancient Ireland or in ancient India where there were untouchables, or in any number of scenarios in which Jews were persecuted in a pogrom. Good grief, it could be Holland during the Nazi occupation. I want you to picture an upside down world where you are following Jesus Christ and you're just fixated on Matthew chapter 25, where Jesus said, I was hungry and you fed me. I was naked and you clothed me. So you're in India in some bygone era when the untouchables, the poorest of the poor, hence called untouchables, that it was actually against the law to take care of them in certain ways. Or it was against the law to feed Jews that were on the run in Holland. Pick a scenario. And now you're a devout Christian and you're reading this passage, Matthew 25, over and over. You've got it put on the walls of your home. And in come the bad guys, whoever the villains are in this story. And they see that you have these passages calling for the feeding of the poor. Do you think that the authorities at that point are going to take notice of you, that you're about to try and break the law? That you're about to try and feed these people who the law has said you may not feed? Of course they are. They're going to look at it, they're going to go, what are you planning on doing? Who are you planning on feeding? Where's the food? Where are you storing it? They're going to begin to interrogate you, right? Well, if you have people like Omar Mateen who are reading certain hadith, they're reading. Let's just pull that one up again, okay? They're reading this over and over. The prophet, peace be upon him, said, if you find anyone doing as Lot's people did, kill the one who does it and the one to whom it is done. Sharia law, the prophet, Allah bless him and give him peace, said, kill the one who sodomizes and the one who lets it be done to him. So you've got that plastered all over the inside of your apartment. Those passages and other hadith passages calling for the murder. You've got the passages from the Quran that say, this is the punishment that shall happen to those who cause mischief and fitna and disorder in the land. They shall be murdered. Said what it says in the Quran. They shall be murdered. They'll have their hands and feet cut off. They'll be crucified. Now, if you had those all over your house, you're a Muslim, you've got them plastered on the wall, and in walks the FBI. Obama has said to them, ignore any religious profiling, ignore any religious texts. Oh, is that from the Quran? We're not interested in that. Is that hadith? I've heard of hadith. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not allowed to investigate it. Anyway, so you're not planning on committing an act of terrorism, are you? Do you see the stupidity, the insanity? That this is actually criminal. It's a level of criminal betrayal. It's not just criminal neglect. Neglect means, I should have done it, but I probably didn't. No, betrayal is when you see where the facts are leading, like Obama. He sees where the facts are leading. The FBI knows, they had the tapes, people. If you just join me, the FBI has released partial transcripts of the discussions that law enforcement were having with Omar Mateen while he was inside for 3 hours killing people. Do you understand? 3 hours he was in there. He's telling them, he's quoting to them, he's quoting these passages or some other passages from the Hadith. He's quoting the Quran. And what he's doing is he's giving the information that would make someone go, we have to profile. We have to find out who's reading this material. You mean to tell me that Muhammad himself ordered his followers to kill homosexuals? Kill them? Yes, that's what these texts say. Well, then we've got to find out which Muslims are reading these texts. No. That would be religious profiling. We can't do that. Wait a minute. You mean Muhammad, the man of peace, said that we should kill homosexuals and kill Jews? Maybe he's not a man of peace. No. We don't want to look over here, people. Look over here. Look. We need to talk about gun control. We need to ban the wicked, mean-spirited AR-15. That gun is actually possessed. Do you understand that that gun is responsible for more deaths than a pop gun and than a BB gun? And that the AR-15, it actually terrifies people? And if you're a journalist up in New York and you shoot it, you could have post-traumatic stress syndrome just from firing an AR-15. Look over here, people. Ignore Islam. Look at this shiny thing. Look. Look over here. Look over here, people. Look over here. Ignore Islamic terrorism. Look over here.